should have riffed today, because I'm actually a bit pissed, as you know, I'm over the limit.
I know you'd like to do this. Do you want to get into crypto?
No, I had no intention of. However, I don't mind talking about it.
I will
Jason
start
Lloyd's
the
a bit of a vet on this.
Right, so I
wasn't even roasting you.
No,
really.
I'm not actually.
I wasn't going to. But what I will say is this is part of my Christmas present.
Oh yeah, of course. Let's link it into this chat. Go on.
So,
ciao, all my boys hodling.
My cousin, which was introduced to the podcast on Christmas Day.
What's his name?
Shout out Kaz. Hopefully,
Shout out
if you're
Kaz.
listening. So he loves Bitcoin and crypto, and I say love it. I mean, he doesn't like sit there absolutely loving it, but he, he's very interested with that. I was like, what podcast do you listen to? He goes, I listen to about 3 or 4 hours of podcasts a day. And I was like, oh, any particular ones? He was like, yeah, cryptocurrency.
Oh, for real?
3 or 4 hours a day of cryptocurrency podcast. Like, I couldn't. Like, that is like mind numbing to me personally.
It's your kryptonite, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's like I can listen to it, I'm interested for a bit, and then I'm like, it just dives off. But so we always talk about it. Anyway, he bought me a cryptocurrency book to get me into it. It's like a little bit of a joke because we always like discuss it, and he can go into it.
Yeah.
I would be very interested. I'd be interested to learn more about it, but I don't want to do the lessons. But if we're going to go down that avenue...
No intentions, man.
No, I mean, I'm listening, but
Go on,
I'm seeing what I'm on after one beer.
Alright.
Ooh.
11 hours?
Well, this is...
You need to wash your mouth out, don't you? With water.
I did.
Oh, okay. You did.
Well,
okay.
technically, this is wrong now.
So your dad's bought you like...
because you're meant to wait half an hour. Yeah. I've only had one beer.
He's only had one beer and it says he can't drive for 11 hours, but he's had half a bottle of JD and it says he can drive in 5.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're on with your story. My fault.
So no, I was just going to... I don't know.
It is, yeah.
But...
So you got this book for Christmas, essentially. What's the book called, out of interest?
I just can't remember. I did take a picture.
The Bitcoin something.
Yeah, the Bitcoin man.
Okay, so have you actually looked at it yet? Out of interest?
Haven't looked at it at all. Sent a picture to Jay. Jay goes, that'll be really interesting, which it probably is.
Nah, Jay straight up said you wanted to have a chat with you about it. And what better time than to have a chat about it now, Jay?
Oh, I know what I'm going to do.
What are you going to do,
I'm
Jay?
going to show you. But he's going to do that first.
What do you want? It's called the Bitcoin Standard.
Right, I'm going to take that. You carry on.
Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, Harry, just riff, bro. Talk about what you want to talk about. And
I don't know, but I thought that then, like, yeah, if Jay's willing to talk about Bitcoin, then we could go into it. But I thought that...
You better
I've got a lump in my throat.
You're better talking to me now than...
Yeah, no, facts. All right, okay, so... so Jay's done a little bit of investing in the old, not Bitcoin itself, like straight up. Okay, let me be real. When I went to university, I was like, I fucking hate university, like it's dead. I started wanting to mine Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Like, because I was like, I found out about this, like I did quite a lot of research and I was like, wanted to do it. Obviously I had like a dead laptop, couldn't process anything, but I tried. So then I was like, well, what's the next best step? So I spoke to Harry about this. And I was like, oh, I want to buy some or whatever. And this was when it was like at a relatively low
this
point.
Was like March.
So this is all when we were made aware of it. No, 2017. 2017. So this was when we were made aware of it.
Yeah.
We didn't know like
it was just a meme. We
didn't know it became a meme, but
600 wasn't it at the time?
Yeah. And I didn't have, when I was at uni, I didn't have enough money to hold my position.
No.
You know what I mean? Because like we bet on like a shitty standard sort of like mainstream. It was 212. 212, don't hate. And we started like investing a little bit on that. Jay's got his eToro up.
I'm trying to show you.
And we never had enough money to like hold out, because it used to just go through your stop loss.
Yeah.
And it wasn't one of those trading applications whereby you could just link your bank to it. You had like a budget that you put in.
Yeah, so it was trading 212, and obviously we didn't really. So what I was doing, I remember being sat in a lecturer.
Were we both at uni at this point?
Yeah. I was in.
I was as well. I think I was in a lecture as well.
I was sat in a lecture, like watching my phone like go up and down.
Really?
It got to the point when I was driving,
don't worry about
and my phone was like on the stand, and I would just leave the thing up to go up and down like that, and I was like, this is bad.
Dangerously
and I was like watching it, and like obviously hardly anything happened, but there's sometimes you go into a lecture, you're like, no, I'm not going to look at this.
Yeah.
And you come out and you made 40 quid in the lecture, and you're like,
yeah,
boys, let's go.
But you always want to check out, like you always want to buy.
Yeah.
Like, because we didn't understand the longevity or whatnot. Like, who does realistically? Like, you can say you do, but you don't. And I used to get notifications. I used to wake up at 4 a.m. Like, you've just gone a couple hundred quid down. And bear in mind, I was at uni. Like, I had no spare cash.
I sometimes like couldn't sleep though because I'd like
at one point like 4 a.m. with the same notification. It was dead.
I had 8 at one point. 8 and like absolutely about 10% fucking because I didn't have any money, so all the money I would just put back in it. So I had like so if it moved down a bit, like I'd be out like so fast.
You just have to hope that it jumped so far up that the whole machine lost. I mean, realistic. Do you know what?
I didn't actually lose.
This is the most I lost in one day, and this was when I was strapped for cash anyway. I literally put in. It was the day we were talking about, and this was when Ethereum popped up, and you were like, I'm not going to blame you. That sounds like a blame.
No.
And we were like, oh, Ethereum's like jacking up. We were like, let's go. So I put 200 quid in on my account, and Fugazi, it just disappeared into thin air. That's the most I've lost in like 5 seconds. Just dropped. Like literally, I put 200 quid, it just dropped. But I did do Bitcoin, and then I lost all my money on that, and then I tried to do the Bitcoin smaller one, where you could buy like smaller
Bitcoin
segments.
Mini,
Bitcoin Mini, which was just
Bitcoin,
dead. But the commissions are so high, it's got to jump like ridiculous amount to get any money.
Well, they had to do that because at
this is the most amateur trading conversation. Bear in mind, Jay's got a little bit more experience.
What I'll say is that the worst is right. So I'll give you my worst and my best, and then we'll let Jay go. But like. So I was in an airport on holiday, and it was March the year after we had started getting in. So bearing in mind, this had been a year of us like probably like fluctuating a bit. Like it was in like February, and I was on holiday with my dad and my sisters, and I was like in the airport. Yeah, we've been to Italy. We've just been skiing for a long weekend. Jay's taking selfies. Let's go. And
I'm done it.
And I was sat in the airport, and I was like. It was going up on the holiday, but I was panicking because what would happen, right, is this is when I seriously realised the problem because I was skiing, there was no signal up in the mountains.
Oh, yeah.
So I was going up and I was coming back down and I was like, shit, this is moving. And I was trying to get on Wi-Fi up and I was like, Jesus, this is like, this is causing me anxiety. And then I was sat in the hotel, like just watching it. And then anyway, on the airport, on the way back, it like, absolutely tanked, and I had about, as I say, I had 8 at the time. I think I lost like 500 quid in like the space of a really short period of time, and I was like so negged, and I thought I'd just leave it. I was like, I'll just leave it. Got on the plane, and then like it was down even further. Yeah, as like it just flew off. But then miraculously, I remember because do you remember I came around to your house, and I was like, I've just put it all back in, and it
fucking addict
boomed overnight. And I paid $1,000 overnight, and then I was like, no.
And then what happened was obviously I couldn't find Harry next day, and I found a bit of coral in Nottingham. Sorry, Jay. Right. So my boy Lloyd is.
So that's it. Anyway, that's it for that.
Yeah, he has more experience than us in that.
I don't. I've just lost more.
But that's what we classify as more experience now. Bigger L's.
Technically, I haven't lost the crypto money yet. But
technically, isn't it?
Say if the equity included and a loss, I've probably lost about altogether in trading about $8,000.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
Jesus, Jay, that's more than everything here.
Right. So no. Well, so how I started was Forex.
Yeah.
And then I got
Forex Anonymous group.
I got caught in the Instagram shit, didn't I?
Oh yeah, you got caught in the signals.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to? Is that cool?
Shall we talk about him?
Yeah.
You're right, we're talking about signal shit.
Yeah, but I got caught. No, it wasn't him. He wasn't the first guy.
Oh really?
There was some other dude.
It was
and I lost I put £500 in, and I like when you first start on MT4.
Yeah.
And you just trade a really high lot size.
It's like just bigger lots?
It's like trading.
Okay.
And like I put £500 in. And I made some money at first, and then all of a sudden you get really like randy, and then put a big lot size in on trade and lose everything. And there's something called non-farm payroll, and that's like a big day for like trading.
Oh right, okay.
And you go non-farm payroll is about employment and stuff in the US, Canada, and all that.
Yeah.
Non-farm payroll. The minute it comes out like 3:00. Yeah. And then everyone's guessing where it's going to go. And I put like a 0.2 lot on non-farm payroll, and it's not just a slight movement; it's a huge movement. And it went like up and bounced down, hit my stop loss. So I lost £500 in seconds.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
So I did what any other person would do.
Panic.
Put another £500 in.
You do what anyone would do. What, panic sell? No, I doubled it actually. I put another £500 in, mate.
But then,
right, okay.
So then, anyway, so I put another £500 in,
Of course.
And then I put another 500 and I lost to 1.5. Then what happened was I met CTP.
Yeah.
And I became...
Have you got a minute to talk about our Lord and Saviour CTP?
Yeah. Yeah, anyway,
Let me see
to be fair to that guy, this is where I made my money back. Because that guy, I made about, when I was actually doing it, I was making about £600 a month, right? In the peak. But I had a problem where my Instagram account kept getting banned.
Really? Oh, so, no, you did, yeah.
So this is the thing. I'd still do it now. Because, like, you know how morally, it's like, he was alright, but, like, do you care about people, like, losing their money? No, I didn't really care, not gonna lie.
I appreciate your honesty, mate.
Yeah, I didn't. Well, I think about it. Sometimes I care, and then sometimes I'm like, well, these people are fucking idiots.
Yeah, I get you.
Like,
it's that argument of, like, are they stupid enough to do it?
Yeah, but but it's like, well, we're listening to some guy who thinks he can trade.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do I know if he can trade? And sometimes he does alright, but realistically, it's like, why would anyone copy anyone's signals?
No, I get you. So basically...
But anyway, I was selling the signals on this Instagram. I've still got the Instagram with 10k on it.
Oh really?
I've still got it. I could do it now.
Yeah,
start again. But it kept getting banned, and I made all my money back. I lost from Forex,
really?
Right? And a bit more, which got me back into crypto.
Yeah.
And then in 2017,
hey, Harry, which got me back into
scripture. So then I eventually made all my money back on Forex. It wasn't a loss from doing this, but my accounts kept getting banned. But then what happened was, I found Ripple, so someone tipped me off.
Oh, sorry, hold on. So Ripple's like heroin. So what Jay was talking about prior is like a weed. It's like a gateway drug. But what Jay just found now is the brown.
Yeah.
Continue. Talk about heroin.
Go on to the AEOS.
Talk about our Lord and Saviour heroin.
Ripple is a cryptocurrency. Like, it's the third biggest cryptocurrency behind Bitcoin and Ethereum. Technically second, actually. But so the CTP guy tipped me off about this Ripple and said, "Oh, you need to get on this Ripple."
XRP.
So at the end of 2017, I put the £500 in, and within 3 weeks, I never shut the fuck up about this.
No, this
my £500 was worth $2,040.
And I remember the exact night. It was before we went out to Sam's.
Yeah.
No, it was that Jack Daniels thing, and we went out and we were all sitting down in the lounge.
To this day, it's $2,040.
Was this the highest it's been and went out the next day?
So I made 1.5k in equity. Yeah. Not made one. Well, technically, when I withdrew it, I made it. But then what I did was, I put it all back in at 3.2 on Ripple, which is now worth 0.17.
Yeah, it's gone down drastically then.
I saved some money up. So when it started going back down, luckily I put it on such a low lot size that it literally needs to hit like 0.13 to
for real?
My 2.4. It's worth $50 now. That 2.
Really?
That looks earlier. $2,040.
Dollars
worth $50. But anyway, so what I did, I saved up and then I put in another $2,500.
Yeah.
6 months later.
Yeah. Was that over a period of time? Or was that like a
6 months I saved up?
Yeah,
so I saved up. I put another $2,500 in. So now I've got 5.2k in on an average of $1 on XRP.
Yeah.
But now that 5.2 grand is worth $420.
Oh really?
It's not good, is it, mate?
Oh, to be fair though, like you're at a point with that, you may as well hold it, mightn't you?
Well, this is what I said.
Selling.
So everything I thought about crypto was technically kind of wrong.
Yeah.
Still believe in the tech, but it's a gamble, really. When you think about it, I never really thought it would have made the money by now. But like, it's got to a point now where it's worth fuck all, so you've just got to hang on.
I respect you did it though. Like for me, it's like it's easier for someone to say it's not going to work.
Yeah, but I had to go anyway. But then again, I also thought that the market would crash, the world economy. I expected that to crash by now. I'm surprised it hasn't crashed. I think the only reason it has is because of Trump.
The thing is, I think we were just still on the up from 2009. I think that was so devastating for the economy that it was just still in its way.
I just feel like the thing is with the whole world economy stuff and whatnot, things which go awry never follow the same trajectory as before. So people try and place the prospect of it going wrong on previous narratives and premises, but it looks different every time, so it's just very hard to dictate like what's going on. But no, that is interesting. But
like as you go along as well, like obviously you learn from your past mistakes, so it's like the housing market is probably not going to happen in that department.
Do you want to speak to Jay when you're doing the segment? Like learning from your past mistakes.
I was looking at the camera again. Right, what did you do?
No, he was just talking about. Sorry, we have to like instead of like because on YouTube you can play it back with Jay on the actual podcast. We just have to say what we said again. Yeah. Nah, he was just on about the.
He was saying learning from past mistakes, and he was referring it to you.
Mm. Oh right, okay.
Yeah,
I wasn't listening.
Yeah. Nah, are you still so? What's the crack with? Because I haven't actually spoken about.
Just so disinterested now. Where's the point? I've got to hold my money.
No. Sorry. I should have phrased that better. Are you still in it?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I've got no choice, have I?
I'm 100% still in.
Yeah, I've got no choice. That's what. Like I've been. You know, when you've had your money in something for so long, you've had the money.
No, I respect that. You've got to fucking stick it out. Like you got to just go big.
Like five grand's a lot of money, but it's not at the same time, is it?
You would have spent it on shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The thing. Like, yeah, you would have just spent it on shit.
Well, bearing in mind,
of course. Like it's a dig.
Yeah. Bearing in mind.
Straight on it.
Bearing in mind.
Oh, and then sniffing it. Yeah. And then sniffing beer off the table.
When my nan gave me £5 grand.